Hello dear students, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Akifa's Commerce Classes. In my previous session, I taught you all about how to calculate the sacrificing ratio. So in today's session, I will start with solving combined problems on new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. The question reads as A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 2:1. They admit C in the partnership firm for 1/4 share. Calculate the new ratio of A, B and C and the sacrificing ratio of A and B. Okay. So I have divided the page into two halves. On this side I am going to solve calculation of new ratio, and on this side I am going to solve calculation of sacrificing ratio. So now what you do is, first write the old ratio. Old ratio is given as 2:1. So old ratio of A and B is 2:1. That is, A is 2/3 and B is 1/3. Now partner C is included or admitted in the business for 1/4 share. So we know that whenever we calculate new share, what we write, we assume let the share of the firm be 1. So the remainder is 1 and minus 1/4. This 1/4 is the share in which partner C is admitted. So just multiply 4 ones are 4 minus 1/4 will give you 3/4. What you do is 4 ones are 4 minus write 1/4. So 4 minus 1 will be 3/4. Okay. Now calculate the new ratio of A. A, first of all, the answer that we got, remainder 3/4 multiplied by, what is the old ratio of A? 2/3. So directly multiply. 3 2s are 6, 4 3s are 12. Similarly for B, the ratio, first the remainder 3/4 multiplied by B's old ratio 1/3. 3 1s are 3, 4 3s are 12. So 3/12. And last is new ratio of C. For C, it is very important that you take 1/4. That is the share at which he was admitted and not this remainder. Okay. So when you take 1/4, you see that here you get 12, here also you got 12. So here also you have to get 12. Okay. So you have to multiply 4 with such a number that will give you 12. So 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. So put 3 in the denominator. Again same, put 3 in the numerator. Okay. So 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. We only want the numerator, that is 6, 3 and 3. See if this 6, 3 and 3 are coming in one table, it comes 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Therefore the new ratio is 2:1:1. Okay. Moving on to the sacrificing ratio. Now we know that the formula of sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus new ratio. So write the old ratio once again, that is 2:1, 2/3 and 1/3. New ratio of A is now 2/4 and 1/4. From where did I get this answer? From here. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4. So this will be 2/4, 1/4 and 1/4. So of A is 2/4 and B is 1/4. Now when you calculate of A, what is the old ratio? 2/3 minus, what is the new ratio? 2/4. Now as the sign is minus, so you cross multiply. Always start from this side. 2 4s are 8 minus 3 2s are 6. Divide by 12. 8 minus 6 will give you 2/12. Similarly for B, what is the old ratio? 1/3 minus the new ratio is 1/4. Cross multiply. 4 1s are 4 minus 3 1s are 3, divide by 12. It will give you 1/12. So we only want this numerators 2:1. So this is sacrificing ratio between A and B is 2:1. Okay. The question reads as A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. They admit C into the firm for 1/6 share. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the sacrificing ratio. Okay. So again I have divided the page into two halves. On the left side I have shown the calculation of new ratio, and on the right hand side I have shown the calculation of sacrificing ratio. Again, as the question says that the old ratio is 3:2, so it is 3/5 for A and 2/5 for B. Similarly, the share at which C is admitted is 1/6. So whenever we calculate new ratio, we assume the share to be 1. Again 1 minus 1 by 6 will be 5/6. I have shown the calculation here. New ratio of A will be this remainder that you got multiplied by the old share of A, that is 3/5. 5 3s are 15, 5 6s are 30. Similarly for B, this remainder plus this old share, 5 2s are 10, 5 6s are 30. Okay. And for C, you take the share at which he is admitted, that is 1/6. Now here you have 30, here you have 30, here also you have to have 30. So you have 6. So you need a number by which when you multiply it with a number you get 30. So 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30. So when you put 5 in the denominator, you have to put 5 in the numerator as well. So the answer that you have got is 15, 10 and 5. We have to see whether all these numbers can be cancelled by one number. So 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5. Hence your new ratio is 3:2:1. Okay. Moving on to the sacrificing ratio. Again you write the old ratio, that is 3/5, 2/5. The new ratio is 3/6 and 2/6. How we get 6? 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 1 6, 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. So the formula says old ratio minus new ratio. So when you are solving for A, old ratio is 3/5 minus new ratio is 3/6. So cross multiply. 3 6 are 18 minus 5 3 are 15 divided by 5 6 are 30. 18 minus 15 will be 3/30. Similarly for B, the old ratio is 2/5, new ratio is 2/6. 2 6 are 12 minus 2 5 are 10. That will be 2/30. Therefore our ratio is 3:2. Okay. Moving on to our second problem. The question reads as X and Y are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. They admit Z into partnership for 1/5th share. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of X, Y and Z and the sacrificing ratio of X and Y. So again we start with writing the old share of X and Y, that is 3:2, 3/5 and 2/5. The share for which Z is admitted is 1/5. We assume the share of the firm to be 1. Again 1 minus 1/5, 5 1s are 5, minus 1 will be 4/5. New profit sharing ratio of A is this remainder multiplied by the share. That is 3/5. 4 3s are 12, 5 5s are 25. Similarly for Y, you take the remainder multiplied by Y's share, 2/5. 4 2s are 8, 5 5s are 25. For Z, you will take the share at which he was admitted, it is 1/5. Here we can see the denominators for both X and Y is 25, so here also we need 25. So we will get 25 in the denominator only when you multiply 5 with 5. So again, when you multiply 5, when you put 5 in the denominator, you have to put it in the numerator as well. So 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. Therefore, the new profit sharing ratio of X, Y and Z is 12:8:5. Okay. Moving on to the sacrificing ratio. We know that for sacrificing ratio, we require two things. One is the old ratio and one is the new ratio. We have both. So write the old ratio 3/5, 2/5, and this new ratio we got it from here. 12, 8, 5. 12 plus 8, 20, 20 plus 5, 25. Okay. Now calculate the sacrificing ratio. The formula says old ratio minus new ratio. So for X, when we calculate, the old ratio is 3/5 minus new ratio is 12/25. Cross multiply. 25 3s are 75 minus 12 5s are 60. Divide by 25 into 5, 125. 75 minus 60 will be 15/125. Similarly for Y, it will be old ratio. What is the old ratio is 2/5 minus the new ratio is 8/25. 25 into 2 is 50 minus 5 8s are 40. Divide by 5 into 25, 125. It will give you 10. So the answer that you got is 15:10. Now we have to see whether 15 and 10 they can be cancelled by one number. So 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10. So here your sacrificing ratio is 3:2. So this was all for today's session. So in today's video I solved two problems. They were combined problems and I showed you all how to calculate new profit sharing ratio as well as the sacrificing ratio. If there are any queries, any doubts or any formula or any ratio that needs more clarity, then please put it down in the comment section. That is the only way in which you can interact to me. That is the only way in which you can interact and put forward your questions and I can answer them. So if there are any queries, then please feel free to ask me. Also if there are any suggestions or any feedbacks, then please put it down in the comment section. Thank you.